In this video, we'll talk about how Zaption can be used as a tool to both ask for and receive feedback as part of a teacher's reflection process. This idea could also be used as an evaluation tool. The first step would be for the teacher to record themselves teaching a lesson in the classroom. This doesn't require any fancy equipment. A smartphone propped up on some books will do the trick. After completing the lesson, the teacher will want to upload the video to YouTube, and remember that you can set the privacy settings to unlisted if you don't want others to be able to find your video, or you can upload the video directly to Zaption. Once you have your video in a new Zaption lesson, you would add open response questions to ask for feedback that you would like your coach to see. If you see areas where you think improvement could be made, you can prompt your coach for advice. You can also highlight areas of strength and prompt your coach for ideas on how to carry this strength into other areas. If you notice that mainly boys are answering your question, for example, you might point this out and ask your coach for ways you might reframe your questions to encourage everyone in the class to answer. In Zaption, use the open response question element to prompt your coach for this feedback. You need to make sure that you are placing the questions on the video window versus on the sidebar, but I'll explain that more in the next step. So after you've finished reviewing the video of your lesson, you want to go back to the very beginning of the video and add a discussion element. Make sure that the duration of this discussion question is the entire length of the video. Your coach is going to use that discussion element to add in any feedback that they want to give you, and they can just add that at any point in the video. In order to add both the discussion element and those open response elements that you used previously, it's important that all of the question elements were placed on the video window in the previous step, because you can't ask two questions at the same time. So the final step is that you will publish your lesson, and then your coach will use the discussion element to leave any feedback for you at specific points in the video. These remarks will be time-stamped so that you will be able to easily review specific points in the video where your coach is giving feedback. If you need further clarification, you can reply to a comment, or you can just follow up in person. So that's about it for this lesson on how to use Zaption as a tool to both ask for and receive feedback on a recorded lesson.